So what do you call yourself?
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
We've got these ones, but there's still more creatures out here. We can't let them escape into the city. But also, we can't leave Linklater alone in there. Hate to do it, but I want you to head into the tower and find Linklater. We'll join you inside after securing the area. Only then do we go after Razzard.
I found Dorothea. She's alive, but trapped. Razzard is on his way here, and I can't open these gates. Circle around the other way. There are secret doors I used to get here. Find them, reach us, and we'll leave Razzard no way to escape. Stay back! It was a trap!
This isn't a trap, Joseph. It's an experiment!
Got to fight
Now,
Razzard's control!
kill your friends while I prepare my own transformation.
Please stop, Joseph! I know this isn't you! Razzard's controlling him! You must find Joseph. He fell into the old smuggling tunnels where Razzard kept his failed experiments. I'll be all right. Just please stop Joseph before Razzard makes him do something horrible.
You must listen! Razzard is at the top of the tower! He is preparing a ritual that will give him power over the spell plague! No time to get Sergeant Knox! It's up to you! Use the statues! There's another secret path! Now go! I can feel his power over me returning! Go before he makes me attack you again!
I've been free.
Impossible. I was supposed to be
You did the right thing in the Plague Tower. I can see now I was too cautious. I'm just glad you were there and took action, or else Razzard would have reached his full power and destroyed the city. Razzard is dead, but whoever his masters were, they are still out there plotting. And we never did find any trace of Joseph or Dorothy Linkletter. This was a costly victory, but Neverwinter will survive, thanks to you. And a little bit of insubordination. Some time back, the Luskan pirate Traven Blackdagger built a fortress north of Neverwinter and made it the heart of his own bandit kingdom. His Blackdagger bandits are disrupting Neverwinter's vital trade routes. A secretive group known as the Harpers has offered to help Neverwinter put an end to Traven Blackdagger's schemes. I don't know much about the Harpers, but I'm not going to turn down any offers of help. I'd like you to work with them. The Harpers already have agents in place. Look for a man called Seven Toes near the Broken Crown Tavern south of Blackdagger Keep.
So, you're the one the old sergeant sent to help us poor Harpers, eh? Well, I'm glad he sent someone competent and open-minded enough to work with us. Lord Neverember's had trouble with our organization before. Here's hoping this can be the start of a new relationship between the Harpers and Neverwinter. My partner, a tiefling wizardess named Zaliana, was supposed to meet us here at the Broken Crown, but she never made it. I fear that the Black Dagger bandits might have caught her in an ambush along the high road and killed her. I'm not tough enough to search for her, but I can give you a description so you can look for her body. If you don't find her corpse, then maybe something happened to her ship. Talk to old Glenn, the lighthouse keeper. If her ship was wrecked, he'd have seen it happen.
I ain't seen no one named Zaliana around these parts. But then ever since them Black Dagger bandits came back, there ain't been many travelers about. They've even taken over the coast beacons and used them to lure ships onto the rocks. Which might explain why your friend hasn't shown up. Anyway, I seen you kill a few bandits on your way over, and I do appreciate it. Please take this for your trouble. Them Black Dagger bandits took over the shore beacons, and now they use them to lure ships onto the rocks. I figure that Zaliana person you're looking for was on the ship that wrecked the other night. If she's still alive, she's probably hiding nearby, waiting for a signal to show herself. Yeah, back in the old days, Harpers used to slip me the odd gold to light the beacons as signals. Might still work. Light 'em up, and if Zaliana is there, she'll see 'em. And you doing that would also save me the trouble of cracking all them bandits' heads. There's a lot of them, and my lumbago might flare up before I was done. You know what would slow them scurvy Black Daggers down some? I'll tell you. The bandits use their rowboats to capture ships what get run aground offshore. If you was to knock some holes in them rowboats, that would cause a bit of chaos, eh? Found the rowboats, did you? That'll slow them down. Pirates took my sea chest when I was away having a drink at the Broken Crown. It would make an old sea dog happy if you would fetch it back for me and knock a few of them bandits on the head while you do it. In trade, I'll let you in as to where they have a secret cove. That's where they offload their booty before taking it to Jareth Grim. The treasure's yours. I just want my sea chest back. My chest! Thank you kindly. It has all the letters my sweet Rohini wrote me back in my sailing days.
I am Zaliana, wizard and agent of the Harpers, and I am at your service. Seven Toes was hoping Neverwinter would send an army, but I've often found a few adventurers like us can be far more effective. Bandits lured our ship onto the rocks, and my sealed orders and all of my gear washed ashore for them to salvage. If I'm to carry out my investigation and help you with yours, I'll first need your aid to recover my equipment. The Black Dagger bandits salvagers pick through the wreckage of the ships they lure onto the rocks, taking anything of worth and selling shipwrecked survivors into slavery. Killing these heartless men will hurt the bandits and give some justice to their victims. I'll get equipped in a moment, but let's look at these orders first. It seems that while Traven is in this area, we don't have the exact location of his lair. However, we do know that he's working through 4 intermediaries. We'll need a plan, but for now, please accept this reward on behalf of the Harpers for your help so far. Excellent work. Slaying those salvagers will slow down the Black Dagger Bandits' operations and give some peace to the many brave sailors they've killed. Please accept this reward on behalf of the Harpers for your good work. We're in luck. One of the Black Dagger Bandit leaders, the wizardess Marion Hexbane, controls their shipwrecking and salvaging from a nearby cave. Killing her will stop that operation and give us a chance to look for more clues about where to find the other leaders. This could be the first step to finding Traven Blackdagger himself. Bane's death is a grand victory, but finding her journal and that map may be even more important. They should give us some good leads to finding the rest of the Black Dagger Bandits' leadership. Hexbane's journals mentioned that getting leverage over a dwarven merchant named Melkor Goldseeker was important to the plans of Crag Foultooth, the leader of the Black Dagger Bandits' Knolls. I'd like you to confront Goldseeker at the Broken Crown Inn and find out why the bandits are interested in him.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's all true! I was a fool! Now the bandits and that maniac Knoll have ruined everything, and there's nothing left I can do. I'm ruined! And my own niece is doomed.
Black Tiger bandits found out that I'd started some mines in the hills and that I'd found some ancient ruins in one of them. I tried to strike a deal with them, but they wanted everything. Now, I'm seeing my looted wagons on the roads, and I haven't heard from my niece back at base camp.
I'm Sergeant Yates, but most folks just call me Dusty. I guess I'm the one in charge, or at least I'm the one the other survivors keep asking questions, so I guess they like my answers. Crag Foultooth is a crazy gnome bandit who took over the mines, and he's got Mr. Goldseeker's niece, Mira Thamrose, as his hostage. I'm thinking someone with your skills could get in there, kill Crag Foultooth, and rescue Mira. Are you up for it? Thank you for rescuing me. Before you go, I need to tell you something. Crag Foultooth was visited by another one of their leaders, a man named Jareth Grimm. Crag told him about the dig, and then Grimm said he was returning to Blackdecker Keep to report. I think that's the old name of the ruins up on the hill, so he's probably still up there. Yep, Mira and a couple others came down and told us what you'd done. Word is, even old Mr. Goldseeker cracked a smile when he heard his niece was safe. I've been authorized to pay you, and I'm glad to do it. A woman named Zaliana came looking for you while you were in the mine. She said she'd just discovered something important and couldn't wait. She told me to tell you that there's a Harper spy named Garl Gnarlclaw who will help you finish off the Black Dagger bandits.
Zaliana told me you'd be coming, and I should help you put an end to the Black Dagger bandits. Having lived among them for months as a spy, it will be my pleasure to see them wiped out to the last man. Your efforts have already thrown the Black Dagger bandits into disarray. I know how they work, and now is the time to strike. Call their numbers, and then weaken their command structure by killing their officers. Your efforts have caused Jareth Grimm, the battle leader of the Black Dagger bandits, to reveal himself. He set up headquarters in the tower called Grimstorm Keep, deep within the ruins, where he's even now planning how to best stop you. Turn the tables, kill him, and the Black Dagger bandits will be scattered and broken. Excellent. My only regret is that I couldn't be there to see it. I've had to live among those scum for months, and I assure you every single one of them deserved a far worse fate. Speaking of deserving things, Zoliana left me some gold to pay you for your work. Please, accept it with my... This is great news! I shall inform the Harpers immediately. With the Black Dagger Bandits' leadership in shambles, there'll be much less of a threat to trade. It's unfortunate Zoliana hasn't returned yet to thank you, but no matter. On behalf of the Harpers, I'd like to present you with a handsome reward.
It's a good thing we sent you out there. Had Jareth Grimm succeeded, he would have threatened the entire Sword Coast. I'm also glad to hear our trust in the Harpers was well-founded. I have a feeling they'll prove helpful again soon. Bye. A troop of my guards just returned from Neverdeath Cemetery. They were a bit rattled. Spoke of Kelemvor, undead overrunning the city, something along those lines. 2 were pretty badly wounded. I need to ask you to venture into the graveyard and talk with Doom Guide Volak. Your help there may stop an infestation of undead here.
I am Doom Guide Volak of the Eternal Order of Kelemvor. It's my mission to see Neverwinter's cemetery reconsecrated and the city purged of the undead. In the last few days, there has been an alarming surge in the number and power of undead creatures rising from their graves. The city is in dire peril unless they are contained. We were caught by surprise. Many of my acolytes died, overwhelmed in a sea of the unliving. I ordered the survivors to fall back here to the approach, but we will not hold this point long should the undead attack in force. There are dark rituals that can strengthen the undead, but to cause an uprising on such a scale, this must be the work of powerful necromancers. Red wizards of Thay have been spotted in Pauper's Field. I'd wager that means Valindra is involved. Clearly she has not been idle since her initial attack on the city was repulsed. Thank you for coming. Although it humbles me to admit it, the Doom Guides of Kelemvor need aid against the undead. Our resources are stretched to their limits. The number of undead in the graveyard is growing at an alarming rate. If something is not done, I fear they may overrun the rest of Neverwinter. I sent a detachment of Doom Guides to deal with the undead in Pauper's Field. Their leader, Doom Guide Severin, sent an acolyte back to tell me they were descending into the area known as the Rift. But since then, we have heard nothing. I would like you to find those missing Doom Guides. Speak to Acolyte Naaman. She can tell you more.
I'm so worried about Severin and the others. Let me know what I can do to help. We spotted creatures moving in the rift that were not undead. Severin suspected they might be behind the mass rising of the dead and wanted to investigate. He sent me back to inform Doom Guide Volak, but that was yesterday, and we've heard nothing since. I grow more afraid for my friends with each passing hour. Please, you must find them.
Valendra and her wizards must be stopped! Thank you. I'm not sure how much longer I would have been able to hold on, but my companions were also taken by the Thayans. I pray there is still time to save them as well.
Gnolls, you say? The Thayans have never been very particular about who they ally with. I'm sure the Gnolls are here as expendable muscle. Thank you for rescuing Doomguide Severin. I can only pray to Kelemvor he protects the others until we can find out where they were taken. I believe the Red Wizards are purposely drawing priests of Kelemvor into Pauper's Field to capture for their rituals. Because of our special connection to the dead, sacrificing one of us would make whatever ritual they are performing all the more powerful. The journal you found belongs to Doomguide Arwen. If she is correct, my remaining comrades are being taken to the Soldiers' Memorial. For their sakes and the safety of Neverwinter, we must save them.
Who's there? I can barely see. Gods. I'm dead, aren't I? Well, at least it would explain why the pain has stopped. Thank you for stopping the ritual. They made us watch as they transformed Stonehammer. It was horrible. I think those abominations took special pleasure in transforming a cleric of Kelemvor. Please, look for Doomguide Winloff. She managed to sneak away when Falstaff attacked our captors. I should go. Kelemvor calls me to my rest. Please, burn my body so it's of no use to Valendra.
Gotta hide. Hide before they find us. They're everywhere. Crawl crawling up from the ground and hunting us like animals. There's no way out now. No way out. You didn't see what happened. Didn't see what they did. No. Yes. I don't know. I'm hurt and scared, and ashamed that I allowed my faith in Calimbor to waver. Have you found any of the others?
I owe you my life. Have you seen any of the other Doom Guides? I suppose I should be thankful any of us made it through this. It was a trap. The Thayans lured us into the rift and ambushed us. Apparently, Valindra wanted our blood to supercharge her rituals and gain some Kalimborite priests as pets in the process. If it is safe to go, I should report to Doom Guide Volok.
This blasphemy cannot go unchallenged. We must stop the Red Wizards.
Valindra's allies, the Red Wizards of Thay, are raising the dead in large numbers. This is an abomination in the eyes of Calimbor. The sacred grounds of this cemetery have been corrupted by the Red Wizards' foul rituals. Reconsecrating these grounds won't stop them, but it will slow them down. Take these banners and plant them in the north, south, and west plots of Pauper's Field. The power of Calimbor will cleanse the area. It will also cause the dead who have already been lost to the corruption to rise. Please send these poor souls back to their final rest. The clerics of Calimbor are sworn to care for both the dead and the grieving. When faced with the undead, we try to use Kalimbor's power to gently return the dead to their eternal slumber. In this case, however, the dead are rising in such numbers, we are hard-pressed to hold our position here. If you enter Pauper's Field, I ask with heavy heart, you destroy any undead you find, so we do not lose our foothold here.
Foolish adventurer! You have picked up no mere bauble, but the phylactery of Zaraflax, all-powerful lich. Now prepare for a battle of wills for your very... You know, I'm really just not into this. Let me be upfront with you. I'm tired of the epic battle of good against evil. I was controlling that undead you destroyed, so I could find a nice, quiet spot where my phylactery won't be disturbed for a few hundred years. You seem a capable sort. How about I offer you a reward for helping me find a resting place? No, this won't do at all. The Doom Guides have been here. I can still feel the smug sanctimoniousness of the rituals radiating from the very stone. How did we end up with undead-hating Kelemvor as the god of death anyway? I, for one, blame Cyric. Now, Jurgle, there was a god of death. Of course, Baal and Merkel had their qualities too. Bah, I'm rambling. Let's try the next spot. This location is even worse. The Thayans would surely find my phylactery here. Then I'd either have to tutor some young power-mad necromancer, or become a lackey of Zastam, or end up trying to reason with Valindra's Shadowmantle. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect Valindra's dedication to evil, but that woman is simply not right in the head. No, this location won't do either. What have they done to this place? This would have been a perfect location. Commanding view, lovely stonework, and now look at it. Ruined! I bet this was done by some greedy adventurer looking for a few measly gold pieces or a paltry magic sword. I tell you, there's just no respect anymore. That does it. I've been searching for the perfect spot for a decade, and apparently there's no quiet place left on all Faerun. Well, this is it. I'm done. Take me to a Doom Guide. Let them destroy me. I don't want to unlive on this planet anymore.
Done. The dissolution of the dead will slow the ability of Valindra's necromancers to raise them. Thank you. Reducing the number of undead should help take the pressure off. For a while. Wizards are using some of the newly exhumed skeletons to excavate bones and relics from Popper's Field. The undead are then transporting these items through a southern gate to a very old portion of Neverdeath. We need to find out where these bone porters are going, and why.
Kelemvor's blade! This is the phylactery of a lich, a powerful undead mage. It is a miracle it did not try to consume your very soul. We Doom Guides strive to destroy the undead, but for one this powerful, that may not be possible. Fortunately, we've constructed an impenetrable vault in a secure location which can safely hold such evils for centuries, if that's what it takes. Curious. I'd swear the spirit within seems to be laughing. It must be mad. No matter. We shall imprison it without delay. For years, the lynching tree was the site of choice for those wishing to dispense summary justice. Many despicable criminals are interred beneath its roots. So are many innocent souls who were wrongly accused and unjustly executed. As a result, the area near the tree is infused with an evil spiritual energy. Valindra's Thayan wizards have found a way to tap into this energy and are using it to fuel their rituals. Acolyte Naaman believes a ritual cleansing of the area will disperse the energy, but she will need a protector during the ceremony. Go and speak to her.
Glad you are to be my guardian for this ritual. The power of Kelemvor protects me from the undead while I am performing the ceremony, but I cannot complete the ritual while defending myself. It's your job To make sure I can concentrate on the rites and prayers, head to the lynching tree. I'll meet you there. This is it. This is the place. I can feel the evil power pulsing from the tree. We must prevent the Thayans from using it. Remember, I can protect myself from the undead while performing the ritual. But I can't make any progress toward completing it while under attack. Preventing that is your job. I have to perform the rites several times in several locations to fully cleanse this place. Follow me.
Sounds like the Red Wizards are attempting to create a powerful undead creature deep in Neverdeath.
The loss of the lynching tree's corrupting power should slow the Red Wizards' rituals. Hopefully, it has bought us the time we need to stop them completely. Orders you recovered from the Thayan camp indicate that one of Valindra's lieutenants, Zivros, is attempting to raise a powerful ogre warlord as an undead servant. It took 10 heroes to bring down Arlian the Unforgiven when he was a mortal. An undead version of him would be truly formidable. Go to the Thayan camp deeper in the ruins of Neverdeath and stop this ritual. If Zivros is successful, Arlian will lead an undead army against Neverwinter. I should no longer be surprised at how greatly you surpass expectations. Arleon sent many heroes to an early grave. Only fitting that you should return him to his. Your defeat of Arleon and Zivros, and your victory at the lynching tree, seems to have convinced Valindra to cut her losses. The number of undead in Pauper's Field is diminishing, and new Doom Guides are on the way. We should soon have this area under control again. I see now why Sergeant Knox spoke so highly of you. You've done a great deal to stabilize the situation in Pauper's Field. The Doom Guides can deal with the undead that remain. There is something else I'd like your help with now. We received reports of strange purple-clad figures operating in the portion of the graveyard known as Craftsman's Rest. That means little to me, but it seems to have drawn the attention of the Harpers. And anything that concerns the Harpers is certain to be trouble. You'll find Harper Windle not far from here. She will tell you more.